on YouTube, and then we'll be live on all 5 platforms. There we go. Anyway, hello everybody. We'll be starting the stream up shortly. Do need to make sure that everything is running properly.
Unfortunately, the Frostpunk 2 Endless mode, for some reason, it doesn't appear that it actually triggers the opportunity to get the admit no outsiders law during the Endless mode run, which unfortunately means that if you want to freeze your population growth at some point, which is important given limited food supplies, you need to go on into some of the extreme laws, which gives me a sad.
Yeah, doing extreme laws is always a sad.
So it's like, okay, whatever, I want to continue doing this, and I want not my population to not grow beyond the ability of the food sources that even fucking exist in game to support. So sterilization for criminals is go, and as long as I'm doing that, I might as well give empowered management as well. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah, all the things to make sure that you that the population doesn't grow out of control. Sounds very New World Order to me.
Yeah, well, so it fucking goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Meow, meow,
Where will that fail?
Meow. They're doing some funky rock riffs as we just hang around.
Yep. Oh, Google a picture of Yahya Sinwar.
You'll have to, drop that in my Discord, because I can't even begin to guess at the spelling from what I just heard, since parsing...
Sure. Okay, whatever. That just doesn't work, so I'll close that window, and that is fine. And let me open up Discord. Yahya Sinwar.
Gotcha. I swear the message notification sound is different now than I'm used to.
Potentially. I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
Message notification. Meow, 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 meow. And half these direct message things have the names largely concealed for some reason.
Because you are on stream mode right now, I think.
Huh. I wonder why I can even see any of them.
Good point.
But you see, half of them are just beginning with N and then ... Likewise.
Yeah. Huh. But yeah, it is strange that we can see some of them. Normally it hides all of them.
Whatever. Don't care.
Yeah. So yeah, found a good picture of him yet?
I can't fuck around on my desktop right now. I'm connected to you.
You can minimize the window, can't you?
Okay, yeah, I guess I can. I was, I had keyboard, so I was wondering if I was thinking that would.
If you drop focus, it won't do anything on my side.
Okay, Palestinian politician who apparently he explode.
Oh, he very explode. But get some pictures of him before he explode.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of him with green sash around his neck and his arms raised in the air and some very dark eyebrows and yeah.
Get a good picture of his ears. Because, like, he's got ears almost as big as Obama's.
Yeah, he does have rather large ears.
So, anyway, I was listening to a live stream earlier today, and they were talking about how this guy got killed. And they were saying a joke. It's Yaya's sitting in Gaza with some Hamas people, and he's saying, "The Jews, they are making fun of my ears." And the Hamas people reply, "Well, Commander Yaya, how do you know? I heard them." "But how did you hear them? Where are they?" "In Israel."
Speaking of making fun of his ears,
yeah.
He heard them in Israel. Oh God.
But it's a good one.
Okay, there we are. I'm back looking at your screen.
Wonderful. Alright, I'm almost done getting everything set up. I dropped a few links, hopefully get some views going here. Make sure everything's going alright here.
But yeah, we can't let Trump get reelected. He might weaponize the justice system against his political enemies.
Yeah, that was the most hilarious and tone-deaf quote that I heard recently from the election. It's like, wait, you're afraid he's gonna do the thing that you've been doing for the past 4 years? Okay. Anyway, did you have a chance to look over the game plan that I sent you?
Well, at least in general, but you're gonna want to be talking me through it in progress, of course.
Absolutely. That's the deal. I walk you through it. You play. All right. 1 second. I need to step away, and I'll be right back, and we can get started.
Mew, mew, mew,
All right. I am all set.
Alrighty then.
All right, let's get back out here. So we have extra 2. Huh. Why does extra 1...
2.
And extra 11. An extra 16 we said way later.
Yeah, but extra 2 is like the direct sequel to extra 1, and we could, like, do it right off, you know.
Yep. Yeah. That's the plan that I had.
Alrighty, let's do the thing.
Let us do the thing. Oh,
And the stuff. Sorry.
Scratch that recording and let's try again.
Didn't realize you were starting quite yet. So.
And I started a second time. Let's try a third time. Hello and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbity'd, and with me I have my co-host, who has an amazing ability to start talking the moment that I hit recording, and so does that annoyingly short introduction grace period. Introduce yourself.
I'm Nweismuller. It's amazing. I don't have the ability to read Stabbity's mind when he's about to start recording.
Yep, and yet somehow he does it. Anyway, today we are going to be doing some extra chapters. At the end of chapter 3, we unlocked extra 2, which is pretty much a sequel to extra 1.
No,
and...
extra 2 is an extra... extra 11's the sequel to extra 1. Extra 2 is following Morishige after he loses track of Yuka.
Ah, yes, I see. And yes, extra 11 is the sequel to extra 1. Okay, cool. Those were the 2 that we unlocked last time, so let's go ahead and do extra 2. Nweis, you have the controls. Ding. Dot, 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 dot. Much kuso.
ゆかちゃん、どうして逃げるんだい?
Oh.
まさか見られたのか。写メを撮っているところ。
Jeez, Morishige being creepy.
追いかけないと。
Right.
あの子はあっちに行ったな。追いかけないと。
And do what? Morishige's bloodied cell phone. How is it that his final moments were recorded in video?
Well, I was not anticipating that that was going to be...
Yeah. Oh hey, there's the victim's memoirs. That's the other thing we need to do later.
Yes.
Old, hurts to move fingers, no strength to write on desk, cannot talk or see friend. Tendon and leg cut. So many cut tendons. Bleeding badly.
Maybe they just have, you know, some Trojan warriors wandering around here.
Hey, it worked on Achilles. They figured it works on everybody else too. Luck is fickle. Ever. So I know I'll see you again, Mao. And if anyone else finds this letter, please wish her good luck for me. Iori Kimura, Class 2-4, Lexern High. Right.
Okay. Okay, Morishige, that's not creepy at all.
Any and all students responsible for damaging these facilities will be severely reprimanded. There's a rather unpleasant gurgling sound emanating from the drain. Best to keep your distance.
So the sink has indigestion.
Sounds like it. The mirror's surface is crusted over with hair and dirt. You can't make out much of anything. The stench is almost overpowering.
ゆうかちゃん、これじゃさすがに隠れられないか。
So, side note, would have been one of the bad endings if Yuka got caught here. If when we were fleeing as Yuka, we went into the boys' bathroom. Alright, let's head to the entryway.
大丈夫かすまない。
あ、いや。
He looks like Shinobu from Denkuga a little bit.
こっちこそ悪かった。よそ見をしていて。
俺と違う学校だね。俺は白檀高等学校の木ザミだ。
如月学園、森重作太郎だ。生きている人に会えてよかった。
You know, you can tell that the original version of this game was from the 90s, because Morishige is wearing a Mao jacket.
壊れていないか
Was that a 90s thing for Japan?
Oh yeah.
いい、自分で取れる。返せ。くそ、画像開いたままだったじゃないか。見られたか、死体の写真。だったらこいつと行動を共にするのはもう無理だな。ち、勝手に見るなよ。失敬する。
お前やったのかそれ。
何？
You know, Morishige's looking almost badass with the glare on his glasses.
何のことだかわからない。俺に構わないでくれ。
うん。
Kizami's
ま
under
た会
the
おうぜおい近いうちにな。
Kizami's under the mistaken impression that Morishige is a killer just like him.
Instead, Morishige just is too excited at finding corpses, but he doesn't want to make them himself.
Exactly. They would make a good team. Kizami could make them, Morishige could take pictures of them.
Well, Kizami has an evil laugh, so... and curse his sudden but inevitable betrayal of Yuka.
Pretty much.
Forgive me, I couldn't pass up the Firefly quoting.
No problem there. Hey, Flightless Bird, welcome.
Bird.
Now, it's funny that you're a flightless bird, my controls now, because birds aren't real. Ending list, extra, there we go. Nope. There we are. Extra 2, extra clear. Maybe we'll meet again. Do you know how long extra 11 was? Because this was pretty short. I think we should toss extra 11 in as well.
It's longer than this one, but, you know, I'm sure if we really need to, we can take a break. Otherwise, we can push through. You know how it goes.
Okay, yeah, cool. So, I guess just same episode, and let's keep going. Chapter select, extra chapter B, extra 11. Alright. Alright, controls are yours, Nweis. Yeah, getting separated is bad.
You know what would happen if a sheep were to try to say her name?
If, sorry, if what?
A sheep were to try to say her name?
A sheep were to try to say Nana's name?
Yes.
私たちは荒れ果てた校舎にさまよっていた。
It would be a banana.
Banana. Oh. Nweis.
風音先輩、ひかりちゃんはまだ見つからない。どんなに歩いても出会えない。どんなに呼びかけても返事はない。不安と苛立ちが募るばかりで、私たちはかなり疲れ切ってたんだと思う。なりちゃんとちはやちゃんが喧嘩した。口喧嘩はいつものことで、きっとまたすぐ仲直りするだろうと思っていた。なのに、その時は少し違っていた。
Yes, being in an extremely haunted school isn't normal.
Being in a somewhat haunted school, on the other hand, is pretty standard in Japan.
Yep.
ちはやちゃん、さっきの幽霊、多分まだついてきてるよ。あともうちょっとだけ頑張ろう。ね。ナナちゃん、私もう走れないよ。
ちはや、あんたね。さっきから疲れたとか走れないとか、いちいちうるさい。
Oh no.
何度同じこと言えば気が済むわけ？いい加減黙って走りなさいよ。
Harsh.
ナリさんの意地悪、意地っぱり。
はあ？
You're a coward.
そうやって自分は平気そうなふりして、本当は違うくせに、本当は私に八つ当たりしたいだけなんだ。
That actually isn't the flex that you think it is, Chihaya. Because bravery is not being scared, it's being scared, but doing things regardless.
Well, Chihaya's problem is her chest just isn't big enough for her to have the lung capacity she needs.
Nice.
何言ってんのあんた。
As you can see, Nari has a little more room for her lungs.
She
もうナリ
does.
ちゃん、千早ちゃんもやめなよ。
Forgive me, I'm being a dork.
私
You
は
are.
悪くないよ。
Still funny though.
ナリちゃんが怒ってばっかりのだけだもん。
人のせいにしないでよ。そも
Nana,
そもあんたがイラつかせるから悪いんでしょ。
だって同じところを歩いて走って本当に疲れたんだもん。
I mean, she does have a point.
こんなとこにいたら誰だって頭がおかしくなっちゃうよ。
And most ghosts can't pass through doors, so you can just go to a classroom and be safe.
勝手に決めないでよ。
とりあえず二人とも落ち着こうね。
What we really need is a, you know, a small group of parapsychologists, one of which who has a very solid background in physics.
I wonder, where could we find such a group? Could we perhaps find them in the phone book?
Well, if you were to call them when there's something strange in the neighborhood.
And who would I need to call?
Ghostbusters.
あ
じゃああんただけ残れば。それで怖い目にあっても知らないからね。
They look like Ghostbusters, but due to international copyright, they are not. But we should still color them as if they were the Ghostbusters. But they are not.
What's that from?
Is that... I think that's from Austin Powers, if I recall correctly. Oh, it's Gojira! No, due to international copyright law, it is not Godzilla, but it looks like Godzilla. Either way, we should run away as if it was Godzilla. Yes, but it is not.
嫌じゃない。
See, I never saw Austin Powers.
だって足痛いんでしょ。疲れたんでしょ。なら一人でここに残ればいいじゃない。
Bad
や
Nari.
めてよ二人とも。今は喧嘩してる場合じゃないでしょ。
Both of you go into classroom 1A and stay there. It's safe.
幽霊もう近くまで来てるかもしれないよ。とにかく今は隠れられるとこ探そう。
I'm out of character. 1A does seem to be like the safest place in the school.
私。
Yep. No corpses, no ghosts,
行こ
no
う、ナ
nothing.
ナ。
ちょっとナリちゃん。千早ちゃん、そこにいて。ナリちゃん連れてくる。幽霊に見つからないように物陰に隠れてるんだよ。待って。ねえ、待ってよ、ナリちゃん。ナリちゃん。ねえ、戻ろう。千早ちゃんを一人にしちゃいけないよ。
You really shouldn't. She's clearly the weakest
知
link.
らない。
Oh no, she's
も
been
う知らないわよ
darkened.、
千早なんて。
ナリちゃん。
あの子、いつもわがままばかり言って、ナーナやみんなを困らせて。おとなしそうなふりして、言ってることきついしさ。どれだけ猫かぶってんだか、分かったもんじゃないわよ。
ナリちゃん。ナリちゃんらしくないよ、そんな言い方。
I think this school's starting to prey on
二
Nari's
人に喧
mind.
嘩してほしくない。
It does.
成瀬先輩たちを探そうって今まで一緒に頑張ってきたじゃない。ここで喧嘩してバラバラになったら千早ちゃんとももう会えなくなるかもしれないんだよ。ナリちゃんはそれでもいいの？ねえ、戻ろう。ナリちゃんだって言い過ぎたって思ってるんでしょ。
I know it's a
千早
hairpin.
ちゃんもナリちゃんと喧嘩したかったわけじゃない
It
と
does
思う。
look like she has a lollipop in her hair.
Yep. I was about to say, looks like a lollipop.
怖くて怖くて先が見えない不安に押しつぶされそうになるのちょっとわかるもの。
Well, we haven't found their bodies yet, so maybe there's hope for them.
でも
Maybe.
そんな時こそ離れ離れになっちゃいけないんだよ。
ナーナ。ナーナは強いね。
Hi Fi, yes you
私は
are.
そんな風に考えられる余裕ないな。戻ろっか。幽霊に捕まったら大変だしね。
ナリちゃん、戻ろう。
どうしたのナーナ。
学生証が床の隙間に落ちちゃった。ナリちゃんは先に行ってて。
Oh no.
でも
大丈夫だから。
That might be why we didn't find her student ID yet.
じゃあ先に行ってるけど、ナーナもすぐにおいでよ。
ああ、変なとこに落ちちゃったな。途中で引っかかってくれたのはいいんだけど。
Hey, Fi, since it's after midnight, that means it's even more spooky for you. But I'm happy you stopped by while we're
う
streaming.
まく取らないと下に落ちちゃうかも。あと少し。あとちょっと。取れた。よかった。急いで戻らないと。
All right. Hooray.
あれ？ナリちゃん？千早ちゃん？二人ともどこに行ったの？
You got separated, and that means you got sent to another closed space.
千早ちゃ
You're in a parallel universe now, Nana.
ん！学生証を拾うのにかかった時間は それほど長かったわけじゃない。おそらく2分もかかっていなかったと思う。
And yet,
そう、たった2分。
this school is a bitch that
け
way.
れどそのた
Yep.
った2分のせいで取り返しのつかない事態に陥ったのだ。
And hello, Restnam. You responded to my chat test by adding Ickles.
Speaking of stuff being broken open in the school,
Well, that
Have you
explains
ever
why
heard-
they can't go to 1A, because the door doesn't exist. It's just a model. Yeah, doesn't say which direction to go in, so take your best guess. Anyway, you
I'll
were saying
go
something?
back this way.
Sure.
Have you ever heard the joke about the engineer, the physicist, and the mathematician in the burning hotel?
Yes, I have.
Aha!
Have you heard of the engineer, the mathematician, or the physicist, the engineer, and the mathematician being given a length of fence and told to make the biggest circle that they can?
No, do tell.
Okay. So, a physicist, an engineer, and a mathematician are given a length of chain link fence to create, and are told to enclose the largest possible area. The physicist goes ahead and creates a circle, saying, you know, a circle is the greatest has the greatest area to perimeter ratio of any shape. The engineer creates a square and says that although the circle does have the best area to perimeter ratio, it is not all that much more than a square, and a square is far more efficient. Finally, the mathematician goes. He wraps himself tightly in the chain link fence and yells, "I define myself to be the outside!"
Oh, that's good.
I told that to a math major once. He was not impressed.
Finally, you're all by yourself. Being by yourself is scary. Being by yourself is painful. And dying by yourself is...
Scary. The door still won't budge. Yeah, Nana seems to be trapped in, like, the worst of the parallel universes here. There is nothing. I wonder how much intent is involved in how people end up on different dimensions. All the Byakudan kids ended up together. That's a good question.
赤い人玉さんたちまだいたんだ。でもここを抜けないと先に行けないし。
信じるやつがバカなのさ。天井に吐き出す首にじわじわと鉄を下す。
Okay? Oh no.
信じることは美しいね。ゴロゴロ、ゴロゴロ。転がる心臓と歯型が笑う。
See, the best part is he means those hearts are literally rolling. What the hell does that even mean?
I believe the technical term for these red spirits is knucking thoughts.
Yes. Totally agree.
信じることが罪なのか、信じないことが罪なのか。
The question is what you believe in.
真実にたどり着けるといいね。
I don't like these guys one bit. I need to get up to the 3rd floor right away. Oh, probably go talk to her ghost boyfriend. Yep, can't go further down. Do they all turn up to freak out at the lone girl? Possibly. It's certainly, well, no, they were already here in the previous extra chapter that we had with Nana, Chihaya, and Nari. Yep, they're also here.
まだ探しているのかい
Uh-oh.
混沌と絶望、整頓と片付け。きっとどこかに埋まっているよ。
Well, let's go for order and cleanliness rather than chaos and despair.
ほら、そこにも、あっちにも、向こうにも。
These red spirits appear to have not even a vague connection to reality anymore.
Nope.
擦り切れた者たちの爪痕だらけさ。
やだ、ついてこないで。
Oh, I wonder if he's still there. He was in the last stall? Yes, he was.
Yes, 青い人玉さんですよね。私です。さっきあなたの帽子とメガネを探してきた。
ん？誰かと思えば君か。
よかった。
It's the gentleman ghost.
まだいたんですね。
ああ、僕はこの場所に縛られているからね。移動することはできないんだよ。
He's like the least scary ghost ever.
Pretty much.
でもまた青い人玉さんに会えて嬉しいです。
Hey, if he actually did become Nana's boyfriend, maybe they could get together and have little ghost babies.
Who knows how long they've been here? I doubt the outside time matches how much time has passed here. Oh yeah, it absolutely does not match.
君に一つ頼みがあるんだが。
はい、なんでしょう。
その青い人玉さんというのはやめてもらえないだろうか。
でも私、青い人玉さんの名前知らないです。
はっ、しまった。淑女に対し僕としたことが。これは失礼した。
I like him.
He is fun.
では改めて。僕の名前は下田。下田宗一郎だ。家柄だけは古い家族でね。僕はその当主だったんだよ。この場所、天神小学校が建てられる前は、ここに僕の屋敷があったんだ。
So, yeah, literally he's haunting Heavenly Host Elementary because Heavenly Host Elementary got built over where he was just innocently haunting, and he got sucked into its super curse and is like, what's the deal with this? I'm not a miserable ghost of infinite resentment.
I'm just a friendly neighborhood ghost that was haunting an outhouse, and then there was a boys' bathroom that was built where the outhouse used to be. So then I lived there. And then the whole thing got transported into some alternate horror dimension, and it took me with it. What the hell? It should have just disappeared and I could have gone back to haunting my old outhouse.
Yeah, no kidding.
要は、血筋を大事にする古い一族さ。僕は少し。
And that is why you were not allowed into the halls of your ancestors, for you were a lesser son of greater fathers.
That's funny. He doesn't look like Theoden King.
Glad you got the reference. And now he yells at kids disturbing him. Pretty much. Oh, how he has fallen.
Thing about Theoden King is, I love how dude speaks in poetry.
Oh yes, absolutely.
それで、
And
君の名は
I know you've I think I was talking about this with you, and you've poo-pooed the theory, but I once heard a great video essay about a guy basically saying he's heard Gondor has been compared to America a bunch of times, and he's like, no, that's false. Gondor is clearly the UK for no other reason than because it was written by a Brit during the height of the British Empire. Well, the height. Not so much the height anymore, but you get the deal.
No, you see, they're actually... You know where the UK is supposed to be in Middle-earth and where Gondor is supposed to be in Middle-earth?
Yeah.
The UK is around... England is the Shire. Gondor is Rome.
Yeah. There is also that. But it was basically like to the people that are supposed to say that Gondor is Gondor is America. He's like, no.
一緒にいた二人はどうしたんだい?
Gondor is England. It's the old kingdom. Rohan is like where the half-wild horse people live. That's America.
But you never discussed this with me, but, you know...
Gondoria sounds itchy. You're wrong!
I don't think Tolkien was really making many direct parallels to America at all in Middle-earth.
No, I fully agree with you there. However, his works are half-wild horse people were Mongolia. That is true, Fi. But yeah, it's just... So the thing is, C.S. Lewis wrote with allegory. So it's like, yeah, the lion is clearly Jesus. Like, it's literally the Jesus lion. Tolkien wrote with applicability. So like, you know, it could totally fit that this is England and the US, even though that's not what he originally intended. Anyway, back to the actual thing that we're playing.
これまで粛清してきた子供たちの話によると、この学校では不思議な現象が起きているらしくてね。
I just have one thing to say. Dwarves are awesome.
Yeah, you like dwarves.
姿は見えない。
Yes, I do.
You're wrong added, Amazon taught me that J.R.R. Tolkien was wrong. It's not the One Ring, it's her ring. Sir, in this stream we do not refer to the Rings of Power. The Rings of Power have nothing to do with the Lord of the Rings,
そこにあった遺体が
mythology.
まるで何年も経っているかのように白骨化していった。
They have to do with shitting on the Lord of the Rings mythology.
Yes. Yes, they do.
もしかすると、君と彼女たちの間でそういった現象が起きているのかもしれないな。
Yep. You passed through a dimensional portal.
このままナリちゃんたちと会えずにずっと一人かもしれないってことですか？
あくまで可能性であって、確信があるわけではない。しかし、否定することができない事象でもある。
And it certainly matches with what happened.
嘘です。気のせいとかただの噂話ですよ、そんなの。
だが、
This is the generation that ruined TV. Oh yes.
どうしてちょっと離れただけでなんでそんなことになるの？ねえ、下田さん、嘘だって、大丈夫だって言ってください。ねえ、下田さん。
すまない。僕には否定することができない。
But if you die, you're free to haunt the lavatory next to mine. Or the stall next to mine. And yes, you're wrong. This is the generation that has ruined TV. Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Lord of the Rings, all ruined by people that don't know how to work their craft.
なだ。
それはやだよ。
Lord of the Rings trilogy? Oh, it's good.
一人で死にたくないよ
I listened to the Soundscape audiobook last year, I think. It was great.
お母さんお父さん
Yeah, I'm just
But
happy
yes.
that our coward protagonist wasn't crying this much.
なんでそばにいてくれないのなんで誰もいないの
Well, I can understand Nana having a breakdown here. I really don't judge her hard, and it's not like she's letting it stop her from taking positive action when she can.
True.
もう誰か助けて助けてよ
That was Yuka's job.
Yeah, Yuka's job it was to fail to take positive action ever, you fucking... Ah.
私全然強くない
For,
強くなんか
forgive my swearing.
I guess I have to since you asked nicely.
ナナ、人は皆弱いものだ。どんなに心が強い人間であっても必ず弱い部分もある。
He really is a kind ghost.
He is. No, Nana,
本当
they're
の
not
自分を
dead
さらけ出すことは
yet.
恥ずかしいことでも何でもない。
But they will be.
Thank you, Yoda.
だから思い切り泣くといい。君は泣いていいんだよ。
Well, just remember, as Yoda says, not giving him a sandwich to the dark side it leads.
Sorry, I didn't get that. What?
It's just a thing. Well, you know, according to Yoda, everything leads to the dark side. But, you know, giving him a sandwich doesn't lead to the dark side, so, you know.
Gotcha. I just know that fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
痛くないよ
And yeah, Nana, nobody wants to die. We don't want to die either.
What I also know is that Yoda really hates seagulls.
Would he prefer that they flew over the bay?
落ち着いたかい？
Because then they'd be bagels.
Ooh. Sorry, are you familiar with what I was referencing there?
I am not, no.
So, bad lip reading has a number of surprisingly catchy Star Wars songs, and one of them is... I think it's called Seagulls, and is sung by bad lip reading's version of Yoda.
Nice. I'm sure that's amazing.
It also has Hostels on the Hill, set on Hoth. Hostels on the Hill.
Nice.
ずっと我慢していたんだね。こんなに小さい子供に、なんという運命だ。
私にはユウセイっていう泣き虫の弟がいるんです。よくお
Oh,
母さん
and Seiko has a brother
ヨダ
named
はお
You.
姉ちゃんなんだから我慢しなさいって言われてたからかな。本当の気持ちを抑えるのが癖になっちゃってるみたいで、私がしっかりしなきゃ、我慢しなきゃってつい。
Keeping it together is good. Keeping it bottled up, not necessarily good.
気を使わせちゃってたのかな。 なりちゃんと千早ちゃんって意外と似てるとこあるんですよね。ちょっときつい言い方しちゃうとことか自覚はないみたいですけど。
So they need a mediator like you to
思いっきり泣いて
to not bite at
ちょ
each
っと
other
すっきり
too
しました。
much.
ありがとう下田さん。
いや、
下田さんって恋人はいたんですか？
お
Are you asking if he's looking for a bride?
実はずっと気になってたんですよね。
Blue Man Group looks awfully British.
下田さんって生きていた時はどんなことしていた人なのかなって。
ああ、いたとも。アヤという清楚で知性あふれる素敵な女性がね。
A remarkable woman, very prim and proper, and simply aglow with intelligence. This only reinforces his incredibly gentlemanly nature, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
彼女とは知人を通して知り合ったんだ。お互いに一目惚れでね。彼女がいてくれればどんなに辛い境遇にも耐えられた。私が生きていた時代は列強に追いつくべく早急に西洋文化を学び取り入れなければならなかった波乱の時代でね。
And let me guess, you didn't adapt?
多くの男たちが強い信念と志を抱いて海を渡っていった。僕もその一人でね。
He was one of those men who had a firm belief in the new ways, and he looks pretty thoroughly westernized, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
体が強くなかった彼女を置いていくのは忍びなかったが、彼女の後押しもあって船に乗り込んだ。
No, weak constitution is such an old-fashioned way of saying
外国
that.
に行っちゃうなんて絶対寂しかったと思います。
あ、
He adapted well enough for the
僕もそう思う
suit.
よ。
Yes.
僕自身、彼女と離れるのは身を引き裂かれる思いだった。だから僕たちは何度も手紙を送り合い、互いの近況を伝えた。彼女の励ましがあったからこそ、見知らぬ土地で頑張れたのだと思う。なすべきことを成し終えた僕は、近々大きな成果を持って帰ると手紙に記して彼女に送った。だが、彼女からの返事はなく、代わりに届いたのは彼女の母親からの手紙だった。彼女は、アヤが真の像を患って亡くなったという知らせだった。
Oh,
that's
poor
tragic.
Shimoda. Yeah.
僕は何も知らなかった。いや、知らされていなかった。だいぶ前から病を患っていたにも
Would you
か
say
かわら
that
ず、
she died of a
僕の
broken
邪魔を
heart?
したくないと事実を伏せていたんだ。
Quite literally, yes.
何も知らされなかったのはアヤのたっての願いだったからだそうだ。
Well, she failed because you learned of it after she
今和
died.
の際にそばにいられなかった自分を恥じた。己の存在さえ否定したくなった。しかしそれを彼女は許さなかった。
At
自
least they
分が
didn't go
全
with
うできなかった
consumption.
分生きてほしいという言葉を残していったから。
Fai, you should watch my Rene Utopia Let's Play, because during Sports Day, Tonomachi claims that he has tuberculosis, aka consumption. Just
Totally tubercular, dude.
これは
渡航先から僕が彼女に送ったネックレスでね、肌身離さずつけてくれていたらしい。僕はこのネックレスに誓ったんだ。アヤの分まで生きて生き抜いてみせると。
Oh,
まあ
and so that's why you're
ささか
trapped.
生への執着が強すぎたようでね、死んだ
Yep.
後も成仏できずにこの土地に残っているというわけさ。
That's even like the most wholesome way to become a ghost possible.
I'll just live. live that life that my beloved wasn't able to live. Oh, I guess I'm haunting this place.
It's like that's not even horrible, unresolved regrets or anything. It's just he was a little careless with making a promise, and he's so scrupulous about keeping his word, he can't.
Pretty much. And if he did pass on to the afterlife, he could be with his beloved Aya.
なぜまた泣いているんだ？
だってあんな怖い声で脅かす下田さんにそんな悲しい事情があったなんて。
脅かすとは心外だな。僕はぶしつけに扉を開ける輩に忠告をだね。
Oh God, Mr. Shimoda, you are the best ghost.
Fai says, not sure how much life he's getting out of a toilet stall. That's why he's still stuck, because he needs to live a second life for Aya, but he's not getting any living done in the toilet stall, so that's why he's still stuck.
わかってますよ。下田さんって意外と親しみやすい人だったんですね。
それは褒めているのか？
The highest of
okay.
compliments.
Okay, maybe not the best ghost, but he's definitely in that top tier.
まあいいだろう。
He might well be the best
ところ
ghost,
で下田さん、
but seriously, he's awesome.
Yep.
We should all aspire to be like the bathroom ghost.
Yes.
なんだね。
Absolutely.
前に言っていた I love you は彼女さんにだけ言ってあげた方がいいですよ。
なぜだね。
I love you は愛してるって意味だから私たちに言っちゃダメです。
ああ、そうだったか。
好意にしたってラブとライクは使い分けないとでしょ。
では I like you こうかな。ん？
なんかやっぱり変ですね。
Very awkward.
君が言えと言ったんだろ。笑うのはどうかと思うが。
下田さんだって笑ったじゃないですか。
僕はいいんだ。
ずるい。
よう
Much
やく
better
元気が
spirits.
出てきたようだな。
He did not say no pun intended. He just said, Genki dana.
Well, in the English translation, the pun was more.
遅くて弱音を吐いちゃったけど。
People have been taking dumps here,
ナ
Nana.
リちゃんと千早ちゃんを探します。
そうか。諦めずに歩き続けていれば何かしら変わっていくものだ。辛い状況をも打破する力を人は持っている。まずは自分を信じることだ。
はい。それじゃあ私行きます。下田さん、話を聞いてくれてありがとうございました。お元気で。
あ、君もな。さらばだ。I like you!
I guess that means that he isn't looking for for a ghost bride for the stall next door.
His heart is reserved for his beloved Aya, who has passed on to her eternal reward.
Yep.
幸運を祈っているよ。
Wish him well, Shimoda. Extra 11. Clear! Okay. My controls?
I swear, I find it impossible to find Mr. Shimoda anything but totally awesome.
Oh yeah. Anyway, and ending number 13 for Extra 11, Extra Clear. Never gave up the search, no matter how bad things got. All right, so yeah, go ahead.
And learned the heartwarming backstory and nature of the toilet ghost.
Absolutely. Toilet Ghost is a true gentleman. But yeah, that is it for this episode. We got 2 extra chapters done. Ran quite a bit longer than I expected. Because competition doesn't have a ghost of a chance, says Fi right before wrapping the episode up. Thank you for the pun. And on that note, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description. And I shall see you guys in the next part. Bye now. Okay. Episode recorded. Yeah, don't have that in the notes. Let's go ahead. How are you feeling? Not at risk of falling asleep yet, Nweis?
No, not yet.
Good. So while we still have the save in from chapter 3, let's go back and get that last ID.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Okay. So let me go ahead and go back here. Chapter select, chapter 3, 127. Yes. That, so I checked the stream, and that is from before we read Victim's Memoirs 4. Alright.
Okay.
So,
What's our current objective on this one?
1 second. Let me actually jump back to the my controls for a second.
Surely.
Quit. Yes. Chapter select, chapter 3, right there, and I shall begin recording. Alright, and this is probably just gonna be a small bonus episode that I fit in somewhere. I don't even know where. But yeah, we missed one of the name tags due to not reading sufficiently far ahead. Anyway, what we want to do is go back to our third save, which fortunately is before we read Victim's Memoirs 4. And with that, we will be able to get the final name tag. So anyway, we are all the way back here. I'm gonna pause and meet everybody back in the final room. Okay. We need to go left, and we're just gonna head upstairs quickly.
I don't have keyboard.
Yep. There we go. Now you have keyboard.
But yeah, when we're done with all this, I'm going to work on playing through the first Stars and Shadow update and see what we find in our initial exploration. Up here?
Yep, and we're just gonna keep going to the right. Nothing we can do there yet. Yeah, I think we just want to go exploring to the right. Past the goo. Hop into the classroom here. The sprites of the boys look like they're walking with hands in their pockets.
Onita.
Possibly. I'll take a look. Yeah, they do. Alright, cool. We got that. We can... Yes. Let's talk to the plaster bust. Good. And we can head out.
Alright.
I don't remember if we go down or if we go up, but yeah, we can go this way. Yep. Music room is locked. And now it's not locked. Right, and we can't do anything because we need Kizami. And the music stopped. Can we head out through those doors? Nope.
Well, thank you, Ghost, for providing some kind entertainment for us as we wander the halls.
Yep. So we want to head back upstairs. We don't want to go up. Not this way. Head back down, and then go upstairs.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow.
Yeah. When we take control of Yuka, we can run west. That music was to die for, says Fi. Alright, up, and then left at the next corridor. Alright, yes, let's follow her.
Meow, meow. But yeah, when we're done with all this, I'm going to be working on the first set of turns for Stars and Shadows LP, so that's cool.
Alright, Earthquake, and let's head back to the right. And so, what have people chosen to do in Stars and Shadow? Talk to the door. Yep.
Well, we're going to be researching the artificial organisms, which is important. We're going.
Okay. And we're heading downstairs and back to the entranceway.
We're going to be exploring stars A and B. We're going to be holding off on colonizing Ellas in favor of Ellas or Elus, however.
I pronounce it Elus.
No, we need to trigger something else, don't we?
Do we need to read something? Oh yeah, is there a note there on the wall by the door, or in between the lockers here? Yeah.
It was that crap, that
Maybe?
puzzle. What's the,
It definitely wasn't the boys' bathroom.
ここもダメか
Oh, yes it was.
we hadn't visited there
We
yet.
haven't visited the boys' bathroom yet, that's why. And now we need to visit the girls' bath.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay. That's all we need. Go, run from the ghost, and then we can head back inside.
See ya.
Alright. Let's go left. Once she starts crying, good. Been watching Silent Hill 2 remake streams. Oh, how are they, Fi? I've never played Silent Hill, so I don't really have any opinion on it.
Well, more popular than Noisy Valley, at least.
Yeah? Okay, when Morishige starts chasing us, go to the right instead.
Why to the right?
And then we'll go back to the entranceway this way. Go down. And take these stairs instead. Very creepy and exceeds expectations. Nice! It's always amazing when a remake is managed to
Nail it.
And have people be happy with it, because so many times remakes are bad.
What I saw of the Resident Evil 1 remake seemed to indicate it was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, there were just some things, if I recall correctly. Alright, and now head back through this door, And we should bump. Yes. Perfect. All right.
And
Yeah, we can head back this way.
これじゃ通れない。
Right. And we got to get into the music room here.
yes. What were the things that were an issue with the
Right.
Resident Evil 1
with the
remake?
Resident Evil 1 remake, I recall that people were saying you could get because the original one was third person and the second one was first person or something like, and the remake was okay. Original Resident Evil was third person. No, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of a different game. Never mind.
The Resident Evil 1 remake was also third person, so you know.
Yeah. No, I got that confused with the Metal Gear Solid remake. There were some bugs that were introduced. No, you want to go back down?
And
we're heading upstairs.
the Resident
now.
Evil 1 remake introduced the new idea of zombies that would mutate into more horrible things if you left them dead for long enough, but if you destroyed their heads in the process of killing them or doused them and torched them, it would prevent them from reanimating, which actually was a factor, and that was actually cool and increased the tension.
Cool. All right. Oh, talk to the bust.
Yes, enter not space. Space! Sorry.
All right, and we can walk across the goo safely. Yes. Crystal of unsealing, and now let's go unseal the bathroom.
Yes.
It shattered, but so did the protective
入れそうだ
charms.
ね。
We learn Kizami is horrible.
This is Kizami! Alright, 1 second. Alright, and we skipped through playing the entire game, and we are now at the final section of Chapter 3. We did not read Victim's Memoirs number 4, and therefore Victim's Memoirs number 5 do not pop up.
And we can actually check this corpse now.
We can. Remains of a female student are sprawled out on the ground here. Her student ID name tag is still pinned to her breast pocket. Kain something. Kanigawara, maybe?
I wonder
Chapter
if she killed her sib.
Ha ha ha. Kain Hagiwara. Achilles tendon severed with scissors, blood out. Everyone with the Achilles tendon! It's like you were saying, we got the Trojans.
All right, well, we're done with that, so we can go back to the title.
We are. So, yeah, go ahead and hit the title. Everyone is too concerned with finding a proper toilet. My concern would be toilet paper. Yes. Yes, it would be. Just like back during the pandemic.
But, God, Yuka, you stupid girl.
Yep. All right. Before Nweis rages too much, we're wrapping this up. I'll figure out where to fit this bonus recording in. See ya. All right. Good. So that is all of the name tags from Chapter 3. Huge help. Frickin' game.
There, that will keep it from...
There. Chapter 4. Okay. So yeah, let's hop into Chapter 4. Let me make sure that I have all of my multiple guides in the right position to make sure we get everything. Cool. So yeah, the most important thing, I guess, first goal is we're just gonna follow along. We need to pick up Naomi's cell phone. It's on the it's in the stairs heading towards the girls' bathroom.
Gotcha.
And then we want to save, and we want to fail to save Naomi. And obviously,
All right, well,
yeah. And then
we'll see.
in the process of saving Naomi, or like right before we do it, we need to make a decision break, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, we got this, we got that. I'm good to go. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Hello and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm Bring Stabity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbied, and with me I have...
And Nweismuller, who's hoping these people who have made this stream their haunt will have their spirits raised by tonight's entertainment.
He's always here with the puns. Anyway, we are starting up Chapter 4. Let me put controls back onto this window, and Nweis, the controls are yours.
Well, I know you'd be gravely concerned if I stopped punning, so you just don't have a ghost of a chance of escaping them.
Nope. I mean, it's how I would know that they replaced you with your pod person body double if you ever stopped punning.
おいで、ユウ。背中流してあげるよ。
いいよ、僕。自分で洗う。
Oh no! Naked sprites with not enough definition to actually show anything.
But still, oh my.
Oh my.
男の子が前を隠すな。
Seiko's just as horrible with her siblings as she is with Naomi.
なんだよ。
そりゃ。かわいいの。ほれ。
Okay!
やめてよね、じゃあ。
I completely forgot about this scene.
Seiko has no filter.
She does not.
もう、何すんだよ。
Because she's a horrible human being.
You could say she's a horrible human being, or you could say she's the best human being. Either way.
Depends on your point of view.
ん？
母ちゃんみたいだ。
No,
Which is a-
no, I don't think that was at all mom-like.
言ったら甘えん
違うよ。違うけど。
坊。大人になったね、ユウ。お姉ちゃんの気持ちまで考えてくれてるのかな。
He is
Conveniently
so
placed suds.
uncomfortable. Yeah, conveniently
yes.
placed suds.
でもユウはね、まだ甘えてもいい年なんだよ。もう少し力抜いていいからね。泣いた。やっぱり子供だ。
Physical and emotional abuse, Seiko.
おっぱいす。
Oh my
Oh,
god!
God.
Seiko, you have like... Your lack of a filter is terrifying.
Yes, thank you, you.
いい子だね。いつまでもずっと優しい子でいてね。
Besides, Seiko only has eyes for Naomi.
Yep.
姉ちゃん、今日遅いな。
but her complete lack of a filter with her younger brother is incredibly terrifying.
一
Insanely
緒に
so.
父ちゃんサプライズの準備するって言ってたのに。早く帰ってこないかな。
Bird.
Oh, flightless bird may not be in the chat anymore, but that one's a flighted bird,
変な
so
天気。
fortunately it wasn't him.
I don't think that bird is flighted anymore, though.
True.
Mayu? Mayu-chan?
なに？もう遅刻しそう。
今日で最後の投稿ね。しっかり皆さんにお別れを言ってらっしゃいね。
うん。
ごめんなさいね。お父さんの転勤のせいで。
いいの、私は。
お父さんがもっと会社に抗議でもすればよかったんだけど。お父さんどうしても無理だって言うから。
Yeah, that's the thing about Japanese culture. They can just send your workers wherever and you don't have a say.
お父さんは本当に私たち家族のことを考えようとしてくれない人だから。
うん、行ってきます。私はお父さんとお母さんが揉めないでいてくれるなら、それ。
A nice wish. A very noble wish. Oh hey, she's still alive.
ここは
I think this is before.
あれ
Oh, I know.
私一人
But I still want to give everyone false hope.
なんで泣いてるんだろう。しげに先生、篠崎さん、確かみんなと学園祭の片付けしてて。やだ、ここどこ？
Sounds like you haven't read any of the flyers.
いけない。パニック起こしちゃダメ。マユ。こういう時は深呼吸して何かおまじないを思い出すの。
That's right, Mayu. Fight it. Be strong.
さっきの篠崎さんのみんなとまた会えるおまじないはあれ、ない幸せの幸子さんの切れ端。
Oh no.
さっきしまうのが惜しくて手に持ってたから。そんな、あの後どうなったの？お腹の調子も悪いや。
Mayu.
前言ったら緊張するとすぐ胃腸に来るんだから。
Weak stomach, I guess. But Mayu, you had the right idea at first when you were saying, to be strong and trying to psych yourself up. Just repeat after me. I have no fear, for fear is the little death that kills me over and over. Without fear, I die but once. Or alternatively, I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain.
But as long as we're going into Dune, we have to get on some serious drugs and get into some really weird philosophy.
And Vi adds 2 for 2 on losing scrap equals death.
子たち
Those were ghosts, Mayu. Clearly
あの
ghosts.
部屋に入ったよね。
And one of them was clearly headless.
覗いてみようかな。
Not her best call ever.
Yeah. But in her defense, the ghosts were blue. So yeah, that's how Mayu got caught by the ghost children.
なんだ頭が痛いここは本館か夢から覚めてもまた悪夢かくそ
In another closed space. Without your sister, without Yuka nearby anywhere. Oh, there's a save point. That's good. Monthly goal, let's all wash our hands and remember our mommies and daddies. Remember them and cry because we can't go home anymore. Oh, game.
Hello, boys and girls. Can you say isolation? That's right, isolation. It's a word meaning being all alone.
Yeah. Anyway, let's head outside and head down the head south and to the staircase. And we got our first corpse. Yuya Kumada. Starved to death while searching for a friend. Tendo Senior High School Class 2A Yuya Kumada, age 17. Yeah. Alright. We want to head over to the junction by the entranceway and head up. And we Oh, jeez. Let's see. Head left, and there we go. It's the body of a high schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Amazaki West Senior Private High School, blah blah blah.
Is that the girl who was standing in the art room?
I don't think so. Amazaki West Senior Private School, Class 2-4 Hidemasa Kojima. Attempted to drink own blood, bled to death. No. There's a yellowed sheet of notebook paper on the floor next to the body. The shakiness of the lettering and the contents of the memorandum suggests that its writer was on the verge of death well before pen touched paper. I need water so badly. I'm hungry, sure, but I can deal with the hunger. It's the thirst I can't stand. The other guy I was with, Satoshi Matsubara, he tried drinking that filthy tap water from the sink in the bathroom. But he threw it all up almost immediately, and it burned his chest and throat so badly that he wound up dying. I've tried to think outside the box, even going so far as to drink my own spit, but needless to say, it didn't help matters one bit. My tongue's so swollen at this point that I can't even talk. Ironically, it's been pouring outside since we got here. If only I could have found a way to gather some of that rainwater, Satoshi might still be alive. It's almost as if someone's playing a cruel joke on me, showing me more water than I've ever seen before, but putting it just outside my reach.
Yeah, it couldn't have been her because you know, if it was her, she would have passed through that walkway.
Yep. Somebody wrote that there's a whole other wing at this school. Access through an outdoor walkway, but I've never found it. As a last resort, I'm going to try drinking my own blood. My name is Hidemasa Kojima. I'm an 11th grader in Class 2-4 at Amazaki West High. If anyone reading this ever makes it out of here alive.
My name is Hidemasa Kojima. I'm an 11th grader in Class 2-4 at Amazaki West High. Ah ha ha!
Please, tell my family. Tell my father what happened to me. I don't want to be a missing person for the rest of his life. I hate the idea of him always wondering where I went, or if I'm even still alive. It seems to continue, but the rest of it is completely drenched in blood, rendering it totally illegible. Hey.
And we got a name tag for her companion Satoshi.
Yep. Drank contaminated water. Died vomiting. Age 16. Alright. Can we go in? 4A. Door seems attached to the wall like a sculpture. Can't go in the basement. Do not enter under any circumstances. Right.
I don't know why I had a touch of vampirism there.
Neither do I. I was trying to figure out why and nothing was coming to mind.
Well, she was drinking her own blood.
I guess. Okay. Yep, let's head into this classroom.
Hey,
there's an item. Let's go get it from the other side.
And the odds that it's going to be... Yep. We need...
But we know it's at the bottom of the middle, of the 3 planks. Yep. Someone will have to lend a hand. Let's keep going to the right and inspect the red door. We can inspect the red corpse also. It's a horribly decayed corpse with an absolutely rancid odor. Nope. Yeah, we already spoke to that ghost.
Yeah.
Custodian's closet. The door is locked. There's an erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. Alright, let's head back upstairs. Removes the tape from his bag and rereads the label. Kibiki Research Data 2005 1119. Fi says, at least we can't smell this place. I'd be gagging constantly. Yeah, this thing clearly is going to be an assault on the nose. Notice how it gets lighter as soon as we get away from there.
Yep. I love that effect, how they use things darkening in places where there's extra haunting to...
Yep, pretty much.
They really did pay a lot of attention to detail in this game, and it shows.
They did. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to head up to the stairs to the 3rd floor. Yuka, where are you?
Unfortunately, even in her absence, she's haunting this chapter.
The smell of exposed organs permeates the entire hallway. There you go, Fi. That's what you would be smelling. The smell of exposed organs. Seems unlocked. Seems as if something is blocking it from the other side. Interesting. The science lab is finally open.
持田くん、こっち。
Uh-oh.
Was that Seiko's voice?
I think that might have been. That might be why they had the scene, so that you could remember Seiko. Sounds like she's telling us something important.
ナオミをお願い。あの子、追われちゃう。
Yeah. Even in death, Seiko would rather Naomi be happy with Satoshi than dead along with her.
今の声は
Alright, let's head north. Grab...
Seiko...
ナオミ大丈夫かおい
It's a ghost. Naomi's already a ghost.
あれはナオミの携帯じゃないか
Yep. Let's grab it. Yes.
助けてくれ助けてくれ
ナオミなの返事をしてねえナオミ声を聞かせてお願い何か喋ってお母さんよナオミ神様あの子も無事に
Yeah.
もしもしあの
助けてくれ
The connection's there, but it's only going in one direction.
くれ助けてくれ
うわっ何なんだいい加減にしてくれよ
Okay. Grab the phone, and we want to backtrack to the infirmary. Naomi's cell phone. Naomi always used this to text with Seiko during class. Seems like such a distant memory now. Backtrack. Or was that story mode?
No, we don't want to go to the top floor?
We do not want to go to the top floor. We need to backtrack.
Why? Is the top floor going to lead us to some...
The top floor is going to lead us to a decision to split, so we want to make a save before going there.
Gotcha.
We want to head back to the infirmary, make our first save, and then we can head to the third floor.
Gotcha. But not gotcha, because, God, I hate that.
Yeah, gotcha shit is gotcha shit. Save it on the first slot.
Yeah, sure.
That way we can keep track of these saves. Yeah, we definitely need it to be on the first slot, because we've got a few more choices to make. Admit it, you hate all your friends. Eventually you'll kill one another.
But yeah, Seiko might be a zero-filter perv, but she's also an utterly kind person.
Yep.
And would you say zero-filter perv is a good...
Completely accurate. Unless we got a save candle here, but I don't think we do. At the bottom right, maybe? Nope. Okay, yeah. But it's dark because this place is extra haunted. So yeah, we gotta head to the bathrooms. Lavatories. Boys' room to the left, girls' room at the end of the hall. I may as well stop by the boys first.
A dungeon is dark when it's not lit.
There's a pair of broken eyeglasses on the ground. Oh. Whose could those be? Full of stagnant water, clear as nowhere to go. Drain must be totally clogged, but with what?
Peanut butter.
Yeah, no. It's full of dirty human hairs with a thin white film of mold around each and every one of them. Ew.
Thank you.
Even turning the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerges from the faucet. The smell of ammonia is almost staggering here. Same. Yeah. Door is shut and locked. No indication that anyone's inside. Shut and locked. Oh, shut and locked. No gentleman ghost. The only character with glasses shown was Fukuroi.
大変だったんだから。
We heard a little thunk there.
びっくりしたんだよ。
Numerous teeth are floating the stagnant water, many with gums still attached. And Morishige in the other building, yep. There's a thick crust of mold and mildew formed around the edge of the mirror. Just being near it would make anyone feel diseased.
でね、聖子聞いてよ。なになに?
There's a nauseating smell emanating from the drain.
振り向いたらね、岸沼がサトシの股触ってんのよ。うわー、マジ？うわ、ちょっと燃える。それ見て私、なんか岸沼をぶん殴ってやりたくなってさ。ナオミ、何それ、ジェラシー？わかんないけど、その後あの二人すんごい喧嘩してたよ。ウケる。私も見たかったよ。いや、見てないからそんなこと言えるんだよ。そうかな。実際見たら引くよ、絶対。
Oh, Seiko.
男子ってほんとバカだよね。可愛いんだけど。そんなこと言って、ナオミ、持田くんのことが。
誰かいるのか?
The door is shut and locked. There's no indication that anyone's inside. Let's check all the doors. Shut and locked, no indication. Shut and locked, no indication.
And there's a blood stain outside this.
There is. All right. Let's go ahead and leave. Let's not leave. Let's go back. Anyway, right here, we need to make a choice. I may as well say it right here. I guess Satoshi was cutting off comments about his booty. Yeah. Actually, no, go ahead. Keep going forward. Third stall with the blood. You sense a presence behind the stall door. Let's keep going. All right. I may as well set the decision point right here. If for option 1 is actually going to be walk away, option 2, kick in the door. Walk away is going to take us to bad ending number 2, I believe. Let me double check my notes. Yes, bad end number 2, as well as the extra end, which is going to be interesting. Whereas, if we kick in the door, we'll get bad ends 1, 3, 4, as well as the true ending. So, go ahead and make your pick. We shall walk away. Let's walk
今
over.
の音が気になる。
Alright, let's take a look.
今の音が気になる。
Oh, but thou must! Okay, let's kick in the door.
ナオミ、バカ、何やってるんだ。
Alright, let's go talk to her.
どうする、どうする。
Find an object to stand on.
Yeah, because this is the one where we're being a dumbass and we're doing exactly what
何か道具はないか。
Naomi did to fail.
To fail Seiko. Something just rolled. Doesn't look like there's anything. And now we can see both ropes. Naomi's and Seiko's.
助け、お前。
Yeah!
Well, Naomi's a real swinger.
Aww. Aww.
合わなかったのか。
If only this place had been built with Western toilets. Yeah.
嘘だ。嘘だ。 数時間前、いつもの教室で笑っていた友達がこんな薄暗い個室で死体になって吊り下がっている。ただ恐ろしかった。その事実が怖かった。気が
Yeah.
つくと俺は必死で駆け出していた。
But who was he running from?
ただその場から死体から離れたかった。
That is understandable.
そう。なかったことにしたかったんだ。これは夢だ。現実のはずがない。だが
Sorry, you're not Adam Savage.
錯乱状態はすぐに解け。
You can't reject my reality and replace it with your own. They're both dead. Seiko and Naomi. Alright. Step. Are we outside the bathrooms or?
Looks like it.
If you step inside, is that the bathroom? Yeah, just
Well,
step
the layout is showing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Third floor, bathrooms. Cool. Let's head back down to the first floor.
Gotcha.
Just the lavatories. Nope.
ナオミ。ナオミのところへ。
Ah. Can you?
No.
Nope. Okay. Let's go pay respects.
ナオミのところへ。
Press F.
Press F to pay respects.
ナオミ。ナオミ。すまない。
And Phi pressed F in the chat. Woo!
Nice.
お前を助けてやれなかった。
I really respect the voice acting in this game.
It is amazing.
俺のせいだ。
As is the sound design.
俺はどうすればいい？
It actually is your fault, Satoshi.
It's your fault for being nearly as much of a dumbass as your sister.
篠原、お前まで。くそ。なんだよ。なんなんだよ。
Fortunately, we will find out in the next chapter.
なんで俺たちが死ななきゃいけないんだ。
This bathroom is a very popular hangout.
Oh!
返せよみんなを。くそ。くそ。
Yes, you piece of shit school. Give these characters back. All right. Respects have been paid. Now we can head down. All right. Now we can head.
しまった。あいつ一人にしたままじゃないか。
Not as much as the
Don't
other
worry, she
building's girls'
deserves
room.
it.
確か渡り廊下で小便するって一人で行かせたんだ。待ってろユカ。お前まで失ったら。
Things would actually be better if you lost you. Anyway, Fi says, in regards to the girls' bathroom being a popular hangout spot, not as much as the other building's girls' room. Yeah, that thing had a lot more tapes and charms and everything protecting it. And Yurong says, I don't pay no respect. Respect is paying to me. Alright. Yeah, we want to go south. We need to go all the way back to the first floor.
Yep.
確か1階から渡り廊下に行けたはずだ。
Yes, it was. Alright, and we want to see the walkway, or the lack of walkway.
ない。なんだ、これは。なんで壁が。
So what I'm getting is this wall is nuts.
This wall is nuts?
Yeah, walnuts.
Okay.
さっきはこの先に別館が。なんだよこれ。
Sorry, not in the parallel world that you're in, Satoshi.
ユカ。いい加減にしてくれよ。
Oh, yes, she is extremely annoying.
喪失感に打ちひしがれた俺は立ち上がる気力をなくし、その場にただ座り込んでいた。どれほどの時間が経っただろうか。突然校舎が大きく揺れ始めた。また地震か。畜生。
It's shuffling all the rooms around between the various parallel universes.
しゃがんでても仕方がないか。ユカ、きっと助けに行くぞ。待っててくれ。
They won't accomplish anything by wallowing in self-pity here. Even in his lowest hour, he manages to pull himself back into protagonist mode.
Yep, pretty much.
別館へ行く方法、手がかりを探すんだ。
Alright, let's head to the red door. So, left, up, right.
Remember, he has this courage and strength of will because he's a complete coward.
Pretty much. Coward's courage. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Someone's cell phone is lying on the ground. Pick it up. Yes! Seiko's cell phone, found in the hallway. Seems Seiko was writing a text message to Naomi when she dropped it. acquired Seiko's cell phone.
篠原の携帯じゃないか。
Seiko seemed to have been in the middle of texting someone when she dropped her phone. The text entry window is still open. While confirming the phone's owner, Satoshi wound up inadvertently reading the whole thing. And the entire chat history with Naomi.
すまん、篠原。勝手に読んでしまった。
Vi says the earthquake was to remind him of his protagonist's duties. Aw, but they don't even tell us what he read. Erratic noise.
I guess we don't get to see it in this version of the...
Nope, not in this version. Let's hop inside this classroom. We already saw the thing moving, but just in case we want to see it moving again. Yeah.
Yep.
Step through the other door as well, but like I said, we saw the, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
So yeah, no new text, so that means we got everything there. Let's head back to the infirmary on the second floor. And before you go into the infirmary, let's go into the menu and do a temp save, just in case.
Do you want to finish this chapter tonight? Because I'm actually pretty ready to break soon. Or
let's go forward, and we'll get this ending and then the next ending after this. All right. Well, perfect. The save is still here.
She appears to be missing a tooth.
She does. She also appears to be quite bloody.
落ち着いてくれ。大丈夫か。前歯が折れてる。尋常じゃないな。
So yeah, she really is
Yeah.
missing a tooth.
俺は如月学園2年の持田って言うんだけど、君は？
私は白檀高等学校2年桐崎
At Byakudan High. Uh-oh.
そうか。君はどうしてここに？
インターネットにあったおまじないを試したらみんなここに。
おまじないか。同じだ。
Whoops.
That's okay.
Oh well.
最初みんなで一緒にここ出ようって。
It's those pauses in the middle that get me, you know?
It gets me on the Data Live visual novels as well. It's like, okay, they're done, and right as I hit the button, they keep talking.
友達の一人がゆうやがおかしくなって急に友達を階段から蹴り落として殺して笑いながらその死体をもてあそび始めたの。
Yeah, that's messed up.
私必死に逃げてきた。
なんてことだ。
What's even more messed up is what he's playing is playing tic-tac-toe with the body and consistently losing.
みんな
Considering tic-tac-toe is a solved game.
誰も信用できない。離れろ。向こうへ行け。
わかったよ。とにかく落ち着いてくれ。
Can you save at the candle?
Slot 2?
Yeah, plot 2.
Slot
Yes.
2, I said.
Slot 2. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yep, that's good. We want to step outside of the infirmary.
The firmary is the opposite of an infirmary. It's where people who are perfectly healthy go.
Yes. To become infirm. Anyway, go back inside and talk to her a second time. And we will have a choice on 2 options to select.
私を殺しに来たのか。
Okay. Once again, we are making a split. If we say yes, we get bad end number 2. If we say no, we get the extra end. So, for us, let's go ahead and say yes.
そんなことはさせたくない。今日の宿題も終わってないのに殺されてたまるか。
What, if you were done with your homework, you'd let him kill you?
Well, she can't die with her responsibilities
ハサミを持ってる。
undone.
Also, if we hadn't gotten Naomi's or Seiko's cell phone, no matter what option we chose, we would have gotten that
ご
ending.
めんなさい。
Hermione responds.
やばい。血が。
Ow, scissors straight to the heart. Shot through the heart, and you're too late. You give love a bad name.
Well, Satoshi, this is what you get for saying a truly retarded thing to the clearly unstable girl.
Yep.
なんだ。寒い。やば。
I mean, when you nick an artery, you're pretty much dead without medical attention.
Really, when you have the girl who's clearly has her last few sanity points rattling around on the bottom of her skull, ranting about how everybody's going to go insane and be dangerous, and then she asks if you've come to kill her too. Don't say yes. Why would you say yes?
Well, because our protagonist may have supernatural courage just from being the protagonist. He also unfortunately suffers from protagonist stupidity syndrome.
Yuka, お前を一人に。
No.
Yuka.
Nope. No, you won't. Wrong end.
I swear that wrong end needs to be labeled as died from abject stupidity.
Alright, my controls. Ending list, chapter 4, ending number 3, wrong end 2. Scissors plunged into chest. bled out. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right.
Sadly, it doesn't say died of abject stupidity, even though really that's what killed him.
Yep, killed by his own stupidity. All right, well, that is it for this episode. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I shall see you guys in the next part. Bye now.
Is the extra ending
super
quick
short
to get?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I would. Yeah.
Let's do the extra one, then break, I think.
Cool. Let me get back in here. Resume. Oh, no, see, there we go. There's the temp save. So we can make temp saves and restart.
Let's just go to the actual candle save.
Chapter 4, candle save. Let me go in. And let's go ahead and start recording. Hello and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stabby that ever stabbied, but not with a pair of scissors to the heart. And with me I have...
Nweismuller, who's pleased that Satoshi will not be clinically brain dead in this episode.
Yep. Alright, Nweis, the controls are yours. Let's head back. No, we gotta head outside, then back in. We'll talk to Toko and make a pause once she gives a choice. Alright, and this time we select no.
As opposed to the, why the hell would you ever say this? Yes.
Pretty much.
違う落ち着いてくれさっき話しただろ
You tell her, Satoshi.
今日の宿題も終わってないのに殺されてたまるか
この子ハサミを持ってる
ごめんなさい
Oh no, I've been stabbed!
刺されたのか俺は。いや、大丈夫みたいだ。なぜだ
It's the Bible in the pocket syndrome.
Yup. When Satoshi found Seiko's cell phone, he went to put it in his pants pocket, but Naomi's was already there and there wasn't enough room for both.
God, how tiny are his pockets?
It's like he's wearing girls' clothes. So he put it in his breast pocket instead, and that just so happened to be the exact spot where Toko's scissors struck him. The impact was fully absorbed.
So yeah, it's, Bible in the pocket syndrome.
Have you seen the metal-covered heart pocket Bibles?
I have not.
So they're Bibles that soldiers in World War II would take. They had a metal cover on one side, and you would put them in your breast pocket, and they would go right over your heart. And there are pictures on the internet of them with bullet holes that almost made it through, but not all the way through.
But not even with, metal covers, but I've heard of assassination attempts against people where the bullet gets caught just by the Bible in the breast pocket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
篠原、お前が
Even in death, you saved me.
大丈夫ですか
ふざけるな
Come on.
こんなハサミどこから持ってきたんだ
Satoshi threw the pair of scissors into the corner of the room. Slap some sense into her, Satoshi.
この子はまともに話ができる状態じゃない。
But Seiko continues to be.
死にたくない。殺さないで。
She's doing her very best to save Satoshi. So.
Yeah. Remember
Yeah,
them
okay,
and cry, because we can't go there anymore. Yeah. I guess we just leave at this point.
I guess.
Doesn't actually say what to do.
持田君、大丈夫?
Oh, speak of the devil.
ユイ先生。よかった。会いたかったよ。
私もよ。持田君、危ないところだったわね。
How did you
Yui's
know?
not looking.
中島さんと篠原さんは残念だったけれど、君だけでも無事でいてくれてよかったわ。
先生。
よく頑張ったわね。さあ、一緒にゆかちゃんやみんなを探しましょう。
先生。俺もう疲れたよ。
Oh, Fi, I missed your comment. Fi said that he
よし、このドアを橋に使って。
Fi said that Satoshi wanted to join Naomi. That's why he said yes. He's going to kill her to Toko.
Ah.
That makes sense.
Meanwhile.
なんとか脱出できたわ。
I mean, one piece is saying a bit much.
下、誰もいなかったかしら。
Yui, you used that door as a bridge and got out, and I am seriously impressed.
Yeah, and the way you're holding your right arm, it. Yeah,
完全
see?
に中で折れて離れちゃってるわね。
Yes, like you said, Fi, her arm is still attached, but like she said, broken and dislocated. So she did all of that with one functional arm.
ひどい痛み。
Oh. Yeah, get some medical attention and fast.
Unfortunately, this is not the best place to find medical attention.
持ってないと。
Nope, not at all.
And, you know, she has badly broken ribs and she's just a mess. And yet she's carrying on out of sheer determination, I guess.
Pretty much.
シグマ君、無事で、
But yeah.
無事でいてね。
In a
先生、今行くからね。
in reference to 2 streams ago, or on the VOD, what's coming out this
生徒が
Thursday,
話を聞いてくれない？
she doesn't even have an incompetent nurse like Toka Sensei to help her. And yes, Toka became the school nurse in the 3rd episode of Arusu Install. Our very own Kinako Brain Toka.
もう私、どうしたらいいのか。
That is
scary.
Honestly, I wouldn't trust Toka with any job much more demanding than asking her to fold laundry.
Well, yeah. She became the school nurse, and she was just as incompetent as you would imagine. She managed to get tied up with gauze.
教師を続けていく自信がなくなってしまいました。
Yeah.
All right.
In origami, I could imagine being competent at a great many things. On the other hand, I'm not sure I'd trust her, given a position of.
保護者の皆様から毎日メールが届くんです。結果の出せない教師など不要だって。
Oh no.
担任の私を飛び越えていきなり副担任の君にか。私が出張で飛び回っていて君にクラスを任せっきりにしているせいで苦労をかけてるね。すまないな。
What sort of business trips does a high school homeroom teacher have to make anyhow?
Yeah, I don't really know.
副担任としてちゃんとあのクラスを見るのが私の使命ですから。信用して私にクラスをお任せいただいているのはむしろ光栄なことなのですが。
I mean, it's not like he's going to academic conferences or stuff.
2の9のみんなにも何を言っても冗談っぽく流されてしまうし。
He's going on, quote, business trips, unquote.
School administration stuff. His wife thinks it's a business trip.
Exactly. His wife thinks it's a business trip. His mistress knows better.
On that topic, I got a joke for you there. A grad student was asking his professor, just like, a grad student about to graduate, get a PhD, he's got a job lined up already, and he asks his professor, how is it that you've been a successful professor? How can I emulate you? And he says, listen, first, you need to find yourself a wife. He says, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Then you need to find a mistress. The grad student is shocked. He doesn't even know what to say. And then finally the professor responds, and they need to know about each other. The student is just shocked. He's like, what do you mean? That sounds so horrible. It's like, no, listen. When you're not with your wife, she assumes you're with your mistress. When you're not with your mistress, she assumes you're with your wife. But actually, you're in the lab working.
Oh, man.
I may have had a professor that, probably did 10-hour days, 6 days a week, just because that was his passion. And he used to do 7 days a week before his wife basically said, no, you're spending Sundays with me.
Did you ever see Master and Commander?
I did not, no.
Well, there's a toast in there where, over dinner, where people are waxing nostalgic about some things, and they toast to wives and to sweethearts. And people toast, finding this heartwarming. And then the captain adds, may they never meet.
多分もう私みんなに嫌われてしまっています。
I knew that was where it was going, but I still enjoyed it.
結果は大事ですし、あの子たちには。
Well, I'm reminded of the reaction someone had to the Mighty Good Burger short fiction from my first New Moo LP.
将来のためにもいい成績を取れるようにしてあげたい。
Do you remember the Mighty Good Burger one?
I do not remember the Mighty Good Burger.
That was a Bulrathi occupation short story about the night shift for a fast food burger joint.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell?
Does not ring a bell. I'll have to reread it after the stream.
いい成績を。そうすれば保護者の方も。
I'll find it for you and read it to you after we're done with this, since I can spare that much.
シド。
はい。
目を閉じて、もう一度思い返してごらん。
Take a good look at him and don't close your eyes in his presence.
生徒たちさ。君が毎日、それこそ必死で彼らを思う気持ちに気づいている子たちもたくさんいるという事実。思い当たらないか？
そうでしょうか。
うん。教師嫌いの篠崎は毎日君に質問をしに職員室に来ているし、不登校だった岸沼も週に4回以上学校へ来るようになっている。
At least 4 times each week.
Well, that's pretty good for the never bothers to show up at all delinquent.
Yeah, it's like, you know, he'll like skip once a week. Sometimes, not even always.
1年生の時には考えられなかった光景だ。生徒はよく見ている。君は嫌われてなどいないと思うよ。
でも、たとえそうだとしても、やはり結果が成績が出せなければ保護者の方には納得していただけません。でないと私は教師として失格。
Well, there's an easy way for them to get good grades with you as the teacher.
Just
Cough,
use
cough.
grade inflation.
確か
All
に
the highest
保
universities
護者
do
側
it.
の立場としても学校側の立場としても成績評価はとても重要なものだ。しかしまあこれは僕の考えだが、僕は結果と同じくらい、いやそれ以上に過程が大事だと思っている。生徒たちがたった3年間の短い期間でいかに楽しく有意義に過ごすことができたか。悩んで解決して成長して大きくなって卒業の時に楽しかったって言わせてやるのが
You know,
授業と同じくらい大事な教師の仕事だと思うんだ。
I mean, you don't want the students to hate school, but whether or not they like it isn't really the most important of concerns.
You want it to be,
Edifying.
all else being
and educational.
All else being equal. If you have a choice between something that's more enjoyable and less enjoyable, sure, more enjoyable, and more enjoyable is often better for learning. But the key thing about school, at least in theory, is it's supposed to be about learning.
家庭の事情で塞ぎ込み気味だった篠原も
At least in theory,
中島や
because
君と出会って明るくなった。
at least half of school, as our entire system is set up, is incredible bullshit and a bunch of signaling, but that's another matter entirely.
And training you how to be a good factory worker.
Yeah.
篠原さんが
隠すのがうまいだろう、あの子は。生徒のために何ができるか、それを一生懸命に模索する姿勢ができている時点で、君は教師として合格だ。
And, Mr. Yamazaki at least attempts to be thinking about what is actually good for the students rather than just being a horrible Japanese hard ass of the sort they're.
いや、
Yep.
君のような大人こそが教鞭を振るう場に立たなければいけない。
And Phi also added, and learning to fill in dots for tests. That is so true. In high school
誰
on
に
a
もバカに
calculus
される
quiz
ことなんて
once,
ないんだ。
I intentionally didn't look at the questions. I only looked at the answers to bubble in. I made my pick, just noted it on the side, and then I went back and did the actual quiz. I got a 60% from guessing. One out, whereas I should have
君は
gotten
学生時
20%.
代と本当に変わらないな。悩みがあるといつも僕のところに相談に来てくれていた。大きな目に涙をいっぱい溜めてね。
But yeah, multiple choice tests are so easy.
まあ、あんまり気張るな、シシド。
So yeah, he was her teacher in high school.
君も
So
じっくり楽しむんだ。
Yep.
面白い連中と過ごせる貴重な毎日を。卒業の時に「先生ありがとう」って頭叩かれてみな。最高だぞ。
All right. Well,
I mean, as I said, Mr. Yamazaki at least doesn't appear to be part of the Japanese soul-crushing conformism machine, because Japan has a real big problem with that.
保護者の皆さんには私から一度連絡しておくよ。わかりやすい授業の作り方はまた明日にでも一緒に考えよう。
So yeah, he seems like he's an okay guy, but I still think his business trips are super sus.
ん
Yep.
先生ありがとうございます。
ああ、嬉しいものだね。教え子に頼られるのは。
And Silly from Silly Channel says she cries too much. Yeah.
Honestly,
This is still
I
when she
think
was
they-
just a baby teacher and getting used to things.
well, I also think that they tend to make one of my complaints with Corpse Party, and I love the game, is they consistently make the girls too teary and weak-willed compared to the guys in general, which I'm fine with the guys in general having pretty strong backbone and all that, but it would be nice to have one female character who remained as a viewpoint and wasn't as falling apart as most of them are. Seiko might have been a good candidate for that, but well,
She did have a strong backbone, but all of it was spent supporting her chest.
あれ夢なんだかいろんな夢を続けてみた気がする。演技でもない中島さんたちが命を落とすなんて。
I'm just saying,
どういう夢
even if Seiko, we get to see her holding stuff together, there's the minor detail that she's then ended up hanging herself.
Yep.
Rather surprisingly, and so her chance to be the female character who isn't falling apart all the time went right out the window.
Yep. Phi says both women and death are associated with yang energy, meaning women are more influenced by the environment in this case. Ah. Eastern
Yin,
wisdom.
not yang. Yin, not yang. Men are yang.
Okay, well, we have a debate here between Nweis and Phi. Anyway, let's continue on.
私
We should be getting close.
どこにいるのかしら。
Yin is the dark, passive, feminine, cold, etc., etc. Yang is
Yep.
the hot, expansive, active, masculine.
Phi has conceded and said that he mixed it up.
これだけ言ってもわからないの。早く行きなさい。
そっか。私、あのまま瓦礫に埋まっちゃったんだ。
Oh. Oh.
篠崎さん、無事に逃げられたかな。
After 2:30 for Phi. Hey, totally understandable. It's almost midnight here for us.
それを模索する姿勢ができている時点で、君は教師として合格だ。
私は少しでも先生らしくなれたのかな。まだ1年も経ってないけど、体動かないや。下半身の感覚もあまりないし、首から下が麻酔がかかったみたい。それにしても暗いな。もう少し生きていたかったな。あれ、涙。もう死ぬのに出るんだ。私。
It's a highly appropriate time to cry, honestly.
Yeah. Of all the times to cry, this is a great time. Paralyzed, under rubble, dying, and sadly...
うちの学校の先生嫌いだけど。
We probably should have watched this after chapter 5, because that actually explains what happened. So, sorry everyone, spoilers.
シシド先生は大好き。お姉ちゃんと同じ雰囲気がするの。
Well, we can save the upload for later, I guess.
先生、猫飼ってるの？私、この子が欲しいんだけど、飼うの難しい？見て見て。かわいいかわいい、超丸い耳の子。あんたじゃないの。
ユイ先生、そのタレタレパンダのネックレスさ、やっぱかけてんの？胸の形にさ。
すごいパンチだ。
先生、私ね、私。
Well, as the Lord of Swamp Castle said, huge tracts of
向こう
land.
に行ったら手紙書きます。これからも大人になってもずっと
Sadly,
私
I
の先生
think
でいてほしいの。
Mayu wasn't able to follow through on that promise.
No, she wasn't.
先生、
Although you could say
今日は
that
自
she
転車の
didn't
チェ
write
ーン外
letters
れて
for
た
the
よ
rest of
ね。
her life.
That she did, but she wasn't able to write any after she grew up.
Nope.
俺先生の失敗してる姿を観察するの大好きなんだよね。
Satoshi, that was just mean and uncalled for.
頑張れ。絶対死んじゃダメだよ。
Meanwhile, Seiko has a zero filter reaction to an adorable cat.
しっかり道を切り開い
Yes.
て。
She's got a zero filter for
君
everything.
たちの未来はつかむ。
At least Mayu and Yui can haunt the same hell nexus.
甘いよ。
Maybe.
お母さん、お父さん。
They might be in different closed universes.
Oh,
Aww.
Mom, Dad, my kitty.
You have a weakness for kitties.
Yes, yes, I do. This is a sadness.
Oh, incredibly.
I'm a little teary-eyed here.
All right.
And extra 3 has been unlocked, but maybe we should save that for
later. I think so too. And this is Magistry Ex Machina. Attained the extra ending for Chapter 4. Yeah, we'll probably save that one. Anyway, I think it's a good place to wrap both the episode and the stream up. So, everyone, please like, follow, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description, and I did forget to go to endings. Extra end. Miss Yui's final moments, devoted to the very end. Now we're done. Anyways, thanks for co-hosting with me and for doing the playing.
the play-in, not to be mistaken for the saying.
All right, enough puns out of you. Episode's over. Bye, everyone. Woo! Recording's closed. Yeah. Otherwise, thank you for hanging out, doing this with me. I'll need to decide if. Let me go to chapter select so we don't have to deal with that again. Good night, Fi. Or should I say fee fi fo fum? Haha! Had to do that. Oh. But yeah, let me go ahead. So I guess Kick and Odyssey streams. Oh, I guess hang on. Let me go over who is here. Flightless Bird, Fi, Retsnom, You Wrong, and Silly. Thank you all for joining the stream. We are wrapped up for now. So Odyssey, let's take that to a stop. Kick, let's get that kicked away. YouTube ending.